There's trouble in the Middle East. That's right. Israel and Iran are firing missiles at each other, and the world is waiting to see if President Trump will join forces with Israel to order a U.S. military strike on Iran's nuclear development facility. Reports say that Trump has approved plans for an attack, but hasn't made a final decision yet. According to the White House, all options remain on the table for the president, specifically McDonald's, Popeyes, Burger King, Domino's, and KFC. Obviously, a decision to attack Iran directly would have very serious implications. It would put American troops in that region at risk. It could ignite a bigger war. And it's at times like this when I am so grateful that our military is in the capable hands of Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth, seen here wearing a Teddy Boosdevelt T-shirt, tank top. Why is there a D in there? It should be Boosevelt, not Boosdevelt. They can't do anything right. This situation's very tricky for Trump because the MAGAverse is intensely divided on this subject. A lot of them, including Tucker Carlson, Steve Bannon, the Klan mom, Marjorie Taylor Greene, and a huge chunk of Trump's base are not in favor of U.S. military intervention anywhere. And on the other side, you got Ted Cruz, you got Fox News, you got Lindsey Graham. They want to take this opportunity to put Iran's nuclear ambitions to a permanent end. But Trump campaigned on this idea of America first. He said he will make peace. We will stay out of foreign wars. We will let everyone else worry about themselves. We won't get involved. But also, he lies a lot. So who the hell knows what he's going to do? Trump gave Iran what he called the ultimate ultimatum, which is kind of like the final finale, but scarier. He enjoys making threats, and he loves attaching them to timelines, too.
I have a message directly from the president, and I quote, "Based on the fact that there's a substantial chance of negotiations that may or may not take place with Iran in the near future, I will make my decision whether or not to go within the next 2 weeks."
2 weeks. It's always 2 weeks. Always 2 weeks. For a guy whose catchphrase was "you're fired," no one has ever given more 2 weeks' notice than Donald J. Trump.
Actually wants to end the war.
I can't tell you that, but I'll let you know in about 2 weeks.
Have you made any determination on kind of what those tariff rates may look like and the timing of those tariffs?
I'll announce it over the next 2 weeks.
They want a piece of our market. So we can just sit down, and I'll do this at some point over the next 2 weeks.
At some point in the next 2 weeks or 3 weeks, I'm going to be setting the deal.
We're going to call it the gold card, and we're going to start selling, hopefully, in about 2 weeks.
For $5 million, this could be yours. It'll be out in about less than 2 weeks.
Keep saying 2 weeks about President Putin. What is 2 weeks? Give it. What is the actual date? What is the timeline?
2 weeks or less.
Did you in any way misread Vladimir Putin?
I'll tell you about that in a month from now or 2 weeks from now.
I could answer that question better in 2 weeks if you could ask that question in 2 weeks.
I'll be making a big decision on the Paris Accord over the next 2 weeks.
NAFTA, and we'll be reporting back sometime over the next 2 weeks.
We're signing a health care plan within 2 weeks.
That was July 19th, 2020. We're still waiting for him to sign that health care plan. And on almost all of the other stuff, too.